Good morning, guys. Tony Maritato here, licensed physical therapist. So I just unboxed the Zamet Traction Neck Pillow. I am a physical therapist who works with a lot of patients who have neck and shoulder problems. I've been very eager to test this out. Zamet was nice enough to send me a sample so I can see what this device can do, what it's made of. It seems to be very high quality. The covering is a nice kind of flexible material. You can see here there are these little acupressure knobs that would press into the sides of the neck. I'm going to go ahead and take this cover off just so you can see what inside looks like. Within the box itself, you get a little instruction manual, you get a carrying case, you get the device, you get a little thank you card and warranty certificate. The device is pretty lightweight, so without knowing the exact specifications, I would say it probably doesn't weigh more than a pound or two, but it does feel very stable. It's a firm foam material. So let's get this cover off and take a look. The cover does have a zipper, so it is removable and machine washable, which is great because we know on occasion these things are going to get dirty. You can see here, these are those acupressure knobs that I was talking about. You can see the shape of the device. In regards to the firmness, you can see that with a little bit of pressure, I can create an imprint, but it is a pretty high dense material. So I think that's going to feel great when we get into position. All right, guys, so I'm going to try out the device. I'm down here on the floor. You can see the device right next to me. I'm going to get into position. Now, basically what we're trying, this feels good. What we're trying to do is we're trying to set up so that the base of my skull, kind of down at the hairline, that's the occiput. I want the occiput resting right over the top edge of the round dome so that gravity is pulling back and is creating a little bit of cervical traction. I'm going to set the phone up to my side so you can see what it looks like from a profile perspective. Now what happens is right now I'm just completely relaxed in this position. I can feel a little bit of pressure, a comfortable pressure underneath the occiput. I can feel gravity pulling my head up and back, which creates a little bit of traction force through the spine. If I slide my body down, so I'm on the ground, I slide my body down just a little bit, I reposition, that creates a little more traction. And if I had to estimate, I would say that I'm probably getting 5 to 8 pounds of cervical traction based on my experience with a different device. So this is very comfortable. Something that could be done if somebody has kind of a cervical issue on one side more than the other, they can actually turn their head 45 degrees and relax. And what this does, this is my left shoulder. So it's creating a little bit of pressure on the left occiput, which feels great, but it's opening and distracting the right facet joints on the right side of my cervical spine. So I could address either my left or my right, obviously by changing directions, but this is something that I personally in my clinic would be using for a 5 to 10 minute positional release for patients who are experiencing neck discomfort or even some radicular symptoms into the shoulder.